Boom, bitches, we're back.
Again?
Again?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait.
We did it again.
What?
Hello, everyone.
And again.
Hey. Ho.
And again.
We got some people today.
It is actually good you're back, to be honest.
Yeah. Now I just need to find that tab where where I have the stream open.
Very good.
Because I got an echo.
Too many tabs open.
I IQ research. I IQ research.
You have to have at least 21 tabs open if you're doing that. At the least.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
So you segregate
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Holy
And that's,
shit,
and that's windows that I've counted. So
why would you need that many?
Some of those have multiple tabs.
Yeah, don't you segregate them like you'd have 24?
I only have one tab open. So who's here?
I can imagine.
Here? Who's the 4 people watching?
Well, clearly, I'm one of them.
Me.
Oh. Are you watching?
Let's. Yeah.
Okay, so no one's actually here.
I'm watching.
Let's shout
like
shout that in a Discord, because I always do. Everyone.
Speaking about it, I forgot to.
I said hi, sexy, to just everyone.
Hi, sexy. That's
Hi, sexy.
Hey,
whoever you are.
Well,
I was like,
I have noticed if I shout out in Slim's Discord and at everyone, that does help get people to streams. Even Slim streams, like, and then like then there's nobody, and as soon as I put it in, there's people like, oh yes, there's a stream.
Everybody loves a cyborg. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Oh hell yeah. Oh yes, we love that cyborg. Giggity.
I think personally, I think it's a cunt.
I'm a cunt. Yeah, no, I'll admit that totally.
Okay, so no one's here. No one's here yet.
What? Why is there no one here? Like you've been shouted out in Decima Courts.
Oh yeah,
Why?
all over the place. I don't know.
Why just one?
I guess I'm boring.
No. Well, I want to know why.
Oh,
only,
you ain't boring, babe.
You're not boring. Why? But why only? But why only one cunt?
Oh, there's multiple here.
Yeah.
Why not a whole?
Including myself.
Why not a whole bag of cunts?
We all cunts, I guess.
A whole bag of cunts to go with a whole bag of dicks.
Well, I was going to say it's easier to get a bag of dicks than it is a bag of cunts. But never mind.
Yeah.
Slim, go look at your government. You got your bag of cunts.
Have you been hanging around that little stall again?
There's a difference. They don't do anything, so they're not.
You got to get the miniature ones.
Hey, I don't want
to fit a whole bunch in a bag. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Anyone, please chime in. Just let me.
Well, you were talking about cunt, right?
No, I was remarking why only one cunt.
Oh,
Yeah.
when you could get a whole bag of them.
Well, someone remarked that Slim was a cunt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right. Well, I want to know why only one. And I suggested why not a bag?
It's because it's
No,
really
it's
hard
not
to
that
put them in a bag.
I think you guys
it's
got
hard
it.
to
You
bag,
just kind of, it's
right?
the morning, right? It's morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it morning? It's not morning for everybody, though.
It's
No,
afternoon.
So what's all the other guys'
It's
excuses?
evening for me. It's evening for me, and
Never mind, I'm
I
just kidding.
I
I'm
just got
joking.
home like little over an hour ago. Well, no, 1.5 hours ago from work.
All right.
So
Oh, so you have an excuse.
Oh.
yes,
I'm just at the bar, so
What is this word
Oh, he's
work
at the
you
bar.
speak
Oh,
of?
that's excuse
Yeah.
in itself.
like Mr. Nuts. I think for that you probably have to think back very, very long to remember what work is.
I just woke up a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, me too.
Wait,
me
what?
too.
Yeah.
Well, what time is
Well-
it there? You in Australia?
I did
I
get woken up at 5:30.
Oh.
Huh.
Was that good or bad?
For me, it was like 8:30, so
Oh,
can't complain.
yeah, babe. I forgot you were supposed to rate those videos.
What?
Today is post work day for me.
You're supposed to
shocked.
rate those videos.
Right?
Hmm.
Oh,
What videos?
Those videos.
Those videos.
those videos.
Doesn't
we were
answer the
watching
question
this
still.
morning.
Oh my. Okay, brainless, you can do your giggity.
I mean, can you actually rate porn?
Giggity.
There was that MAGA congressman, didn't he? He actually used to comment on porn, that African porn. Who comments on fucking porn?
No, you just use the erection scowl.
yeah, the black Nutsy, yeah, that guy, yeah, that he's great.
Well, who actually comments on porn? How fucked up is that?
That just shows like how like nothing his life was at that point. He was that far down some weird rabbit hole that he thought commenting there was a good idea. That's freaking insane.
I need
Was that the same guy that has his kid check his porn usage?
No, this is the black dude who
He's
went
actually
on.
a black racist.
Yeah, I know he's a black racist. There you go. Because he said he was the black Hitler, I think is what he said.
Black Hitler, that was it.
Any comments on porn?
Not since my dick stopped working. I don't watch it anymore. Which is quite sad, really. I used to like it. I used to like watching porn.
The thing is, there's way too much because I can't chew.
So this guy comments on this guy that you're talking about.
Oh,
So this guy that you're talking about, who I don't know who it is, he comments on
problem
porn.
to have,
Is that-
brainless.
Is that what he does?
He
That's
actually
the first
comments
world
on
problem.
porn videos, yeah. Mainly African porn. He's a black fella.
And
He's
it
a
was trans. It was trans. Well,
Is he a congressman or governor or something like that? Is he something?
senator. I don't know.
He's extreme MAGA as well.
So he goes to where the porn is, and then he comments on it. Is that what he does?
He made a profile and commented in porn websites or on porn websites. Yeah, totally.
All right.
Well, who does that?
I didn't even understand that they had a comment section on any of those videos until like that came out. I was like, wait, you can comment on this?
I've seen that before. I've seen it
Yeah,
before.
but
And like,
but does your brain recognize that though?
no, but the fact that like you would rate it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, I kind of get that. I've never done it.
Well, I've
But
never
I
got
do
that
get
far
it.
through one of them films, to be honest.
So who does comment on porn? Like dog
I
wants to
mean,
know.
if I saw my
So who
sister
does?
cousin, in a porn video, I'd be like, "Hey, good one, sister." That I had to, comment. But I'm just kidding. Two thumbs up, sis. I'm just kidding. I don't know who comments on this.
Let's have a look. Does this website?
Well, all I know is it's quite sexy to get woken up by someone saying, "I was watching porn," and I kept looking at you.
Yeah.
Has anyone watched the porn video to the end? There's loads of endings I need to watch. I've never watched one to the end. I don't know how the stories end because some of them are quite compelling. What did happen to the pool guy?
There's actually quite a few people that comment. Like this one, just a random one I clicked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
No,
11,
I can
12.
totally
Got like 12 comments.
I can totally see people commenting, but who does
And
it?
some of the
weird
comments even
thing.
got replies.
Does it?
Some of the comments even got replies. Oh my god.
Okay, so over 20 tabs you have open, how many of them are porn sites?
19.
Currently just one.
19 and a StreamYard.
20 tabs?
I think so, yeah. Well, one is easytoys.nl, but like, no, it wasn't. I didn't just close it. I wasn't looking for new toys. No, you're looking for new toys. No, most of them are YouTube.
What, YouTube porn?
Hey, are all your toys charged up?
Sorry. The ones that need charging, yeah. My Thumpit XL.
What?
Your Thumpit XL?
Yes. Oh.
That just sounds fucking wrong.
Oh, but Doug, it's no right.
It's like, what, do you clip it on and just go to town on it, or let it do its own thing?
Clip it on.
What's that chugga chugga in the back? Oh,
Why do we always end up talking about sex?
I don't know. I don't know why we always end up on that.
I got a sex toy off the NHS.
It's a butt plug with a weight inside that gets bounced up and down.
Yeah, the National Health Service gave me a sex toy.
Oh my!
Oh, that normal thing that you just showed on the screen. Yeah. I totally have had one of those for years. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm from the future. Never mind.
Doorstop.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, dog has a knob twister.
I don't know where it is actually. I put it in a drawer somewhere.
What happened to the old-fashioned cork?
Cork?
Yeah, cork.
I didn't know. I never used to have sex when it was in black and white, Sam.
Is everybody brain dead today?
Yeah.
Cork.
Right?
When I ask a question and the room goes silent, what's the problem? Today, huh?
What's the problem?
I want to know what's wrong with corks. Have corks gone? Is it still you can't shove a cork up there?
No, because every time it pops out, it goes.
So that's why you can't use a cork. You don't use corks. No? All right, whatever. Maybe I'm just too old.
I'm going to guess that, yeah.
But yeah, I think Dog is older than I am, aren't you, Dog?
I was 56 last weekend.
Oh, you liar.
I was 56. I was born in January 19th,
Who's
1969.
brainless? What are you playing with? That
I
thing?
told you what I'm playing with.
Playing
Little
with something.
programmable thingy that I
Oh, yeah.
got
Playing
my
with
man
himself.
for his birthday.
That
But
thing
because it's still not.
you're testing it for Stan.
Well, no, I stole it and I just ordered him a new one.
Mhm.
No, and it has like
it makes noises.
it has a default little program on it, and it's like Tamagotchi.
Ah,
Tamagotchis, I remember them.
Yes.
The whole world went fucking mental for them things.
I don't
At
even
one
know
point,
what
that
that
was
is.
like
What is that?
98 or something, wasn't it?
What are you talking about? What is that?
Oh,
What,
I don't know.
What did you call it? What did you call it? A kajurji?
A Tamagotchi?
I don't know.
What? A Tamagotchi?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, what's that?
Wiki fucking pedia. It's a little pocket digital pet.
Oh.
That you have to feed and look after.
They came out in '96, and the availability is from 1996 till present.
Oh.
Well, people still trying to get them. They normally die within an hour.
So that supersedes the pet rocks?
Pet rock.
I don't know.
Comes after.
Let's see. Wikipedia. The Pet Rocks were released in 1975.
Like,
What the fuck's a pet rock?
you never heard of a pet rock?
Exactly what you think it is. We've covered it on one of Slim's streams. Oh, I don't know who did it, but like I believe I think we
Probably
covered
the
it
same
on one
guy
of
who
Slim's
sold acres of the
What did
fucking
we cover
moon.
on my stream? Sorry, I'm listening, but what?
The
Huh?
Pet Rocks.
Oh yeah, the Pet Rocks. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Dex Rocks, totally.
Hey, I got your rocks right here.
The anal bead rocks. Yeah, totally.
You
Right?
literally bought a paper box like with holes in it, like there's an animal in it and there's a rock in it. And it was your pet.
Was it?
And it had little eyes stuck to it. And it came with a bed of like shredded plastic that was green.
Did people buy it?
Yeah. Person made a fortune.
People are stupid as fuck.
That's probably
Yeah.
the same person that sold fucking stars in the constellations and acres of the moon.
You could have rescued lots of rocks that you didn't have to purchase. You
Oh,
could
them
have
poor
walked
rocks.
outside. You could have walked outside your house. Plenty of rocks on the ground. You could have rescued those rocks and kept them.
Oh my god!
kept them
You
as
still
pets,
get them
but
on
no,
Etsy.
No,
You can
you
still
went
get
and
them on
bought.
Etsy.
You went and bought purchased a rock, right?
We were fucking snobs back then.
Yeah,
See?
but who wants a feral rock? I
He
shouldn't
wants-
have a proper rock
Look,
rather
this
than
is
a
a
feral
pet
rock.
rock.
You
Oh,
gotta
what
take.
the fuck is that? It's a fucking
They're
pebble.
like a little booklet that tells you how to take care of it.
€36. What the? No, no
You could get a
fucking
better rock.
way.
Oh, hey,
You could go
Dina.
outside. Go outside and get yourself a better rock.
bucks.
You know the rock you
Yes,
get outside.
okay.
You what the rock that you go outside and get and bring in will be more grateful than that rock will ever be. Just telling you.
No, because the one from outside, you take it from the big wide open world into your small house, and this
Right.
rock has been in a little tiny box for a long time, so it will be very happy that you take it out.
So we'll have HDD then.
Well,
But like, for fuck's sake,
would a
The
Chinese
carrot
rock on
training
Amazon
of your
be
pet
cheaper?
rock.
no, but this is proof that with the right marketing, you can fucking sell anything. Anything.
Yeah, but they're all inbred.
Okay, everybody say hi to Spooky.
Hey,
Ski-
I did.
Steaming off.
Oh.
Is that what the
Barbie-
pet rocks are coming in now?
Spooky boo.
That's
Apparently.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
If I went into Amazon and got one from China, would that be cheaper, or would I have to have it inoculated when it got here?
No,
Yeah.
It's being imported.
Yeah. Can't just
So-
import a pet.
that depends. Do you have tariffs against China?
It's people's service animal now.
Oh!
Service animal.
Surface rock.
No, well, technically, it could be an emotional support pet.
Yeah.
And a weapon if you needed it to be.
No.
Yeah.
And you have it on a leash.
I'll set my fucking attack rock on you. Fucking
Yeah,
people who
sorry,
bought-
my pet bit him.
Get him.
The fucking price.
Hey, could you imagine like somebody calls the police to do a wellness check on somebody, and they walk in, right? And instead of having 100 cats or 100 dogs, they have like
A fucking
thousands
rockery.
of little rats.
A little rockery. Imagine having a fire in your house and the fire being, oh, my baby's in there, my baby. Fucking firemen all fly in to rescue a fucking rock.
Oh,
I can't
Yeah,
believe
then they will
bought that
propagate you.
shit.
And then you go in, you go, well, I couldn't get the rock, but there's a rock right there. You pick that rock up. Go, here you go, ma'am. That's not my rock.
A feral rock. I'll have my leg off.
How dare you offer me a rock that's not mine?
Fucking pet rock.
Okay,
You guys are weird.
Yeah, I was just thinking, holy shit, this conversation went from sex to rocks. Ah, all the while
Well,
I was
we all
watching
know where it
YouTube
will
shorts.
end. We all know where it will end, and that's food.
Mixing it up. Mixing it up.
And then back in sex, as it always fucking does. Go
Or
full
sex
circle.
and food. Oh.
food.
I leave my chin right on the edge of the circle. It just
I had a bagel.
I
had a couple of roll-ups. They were good.
Oh.
I haven't had
I
any.
just had some McDonald's. Well,
It was
uh,
ham
2
and
hours ago.
cheese and salami.
Ooh.
I haven't had breakfast.
Salami.
What
I had a-
cheese?
I had a bagel with cream cheese
It
and
was-
turkey.
It was oh my god.
I
Oh, my
had a
brain
pork
isn't functioning. Wow.
I may make some pancakes later.
Which
Do we not have a wheel?
no,
I don't know if Geo can
Swiss cheese?
There's
quickly
a
make
wheel.
up a wheel.
A wheel for what?
I don't know. Ask Slim.
Yeah, we got a wheel. You want a wheel? We got a wheel.
Okay, I like a wheel. I like when I play with your wheel. I mean, when you play with your, I don't know how. I never mind. I'll stop right there.
See a wheel? You want a wheel?
You just like drooling over it.
Oh yeah.
We have the wheel from last week.
Oh,
but that's a doggo wheel.
It's not a wheel. What is
We
it?
need a brainless wheel.
No, not a
no, we
brain
need
wheel.
we need a slim wheel.
Ooh,
gotta yes, no.
yeah.
We can totally make one of those in the background, or I mean, you can just say any kind of kink anything, and then that will be the wheel again. I didn't. We never mind.
Yes,
But
no.
yeah, I'm down.
Oh yeah, we could put Slim on a wheel and then like throw knives at him or something. That what?
Now we
Whip
can see
me.
how.
Tie me up. I mean, you know.
We got penis on the wheel.
Just
Like this wheel would be
Just one penis
Perfect.
on the wheel so far.
That's a huge penis.
this wheel is perfect to show to guess what Linda's thinking about.
You can put a cunt on the wheel.
Oh, you have to give her credit. She probably thinks about butts and boobs every once in a while. Jeez.
And put an asshole
yeah.
on the wheel too.
Oh, hey, no.
Don't
Speaking
forget boobies.
of assholes. Hey, like, I believe it was yesterday.
Boobies.
The new first lady, got asked like, "Do you bleach your asshole?" And her
Every
reply
day.
was, "No."
Bleach your asshole.
He gets
every day.
tanned. He gets spray tan.
Oh,
You get
I was
sprayed
gonna-
down.
I was gonna say, is she one of those sun bleachers? But it's spray. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see her dancing with that military dude at the inauguration? And she was so happy that she finally was in the arms of a real man. Never mind. Sorry. I'll stop.
No, you're probably fucking right.
Boobies. Yeah. Now we need to see boobies. Who's gonna show boobies? Wait, who's got boobies here?
Everyone.
That's
Can I share photos?
let's spin the wheel on that one. Can Slim share photos?
I
Oh,
don't know if I can here.
No, you can't share photos.
It says no. God damn it.
The wheel has spoken.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a biatch.
Of course you can
Okay.
share photos. Who cares what the wheel says?
hey, Geo.
Yeah, I just don't know how to do it on my phone this way.
Yeah,
So,
on your phone, I believe it's not. It's
okay.
hard to do that shit.
You want a wheel? I can set it
Stupid
up.
smartphones.
Can you put your own things on that wheel? Like
What do you,
I
what do you need?
saw a thing where it said file.
Yeah, you can put pictures.
Ah,
Yeah, you can do a lot of
Yes.
things. That stuff and things. I used to use it.
You got a dick pic you want to put on there? Show the
no.
world.
AKA, you want to get kicked off of YouTube?
I was gonna share a photo of me lifting weights from my nipples from Tuesday.
Oh,
Oh,
ow.
see?
Because it was boobies, right? So
Yeah.
Titties.
That's thinking, I must say. You're thinking. You're a thinker.
I can
You're a
probably
thinker.
send it to Brainless and Brainless can share it. That's what I'll do. Let me try.
Where's my
Talk amongst
Discord?
yourself. I'll give you a category. Taints. All right, there you go, honey. Now talk about that.
Taint.
I've
Look,
got
I
dick
got-
pics.
I got a wheel full of delicious Danish. You want to see?
Here's my dick pic.
Wow.
All there. Look.
Dick pic from. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a big dick.
An orange dick.
Fuck it.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
You can spin me.
There we go.
You can spin me right round, baby, right
Baby,
round.
right.
And guess what the answer is going to be? Oh, I didn't type in your name.
Remember to spell delicious correctly. No. Yes.
Delicious Danish. Get an image. Where's the image at? Oh, it's over here. Oh, we'll put this one in. So we'll just triple it and double it and quadruple it. An extra number. Oh. It's still not
What
going to
happened,
show the
Lord?
name, but look. Don't need it.
Oh, you made one with my name over.
Pet
Yeah, I had
rocks
to
are
use, I
always
used that to
stoned.
make the
Good
I
one,
used that-
Demon.
I used that image to make the
So I sent that to you.
that's awful.
Oh, oh,
It landed
yeah,
on
yeah.
we can't have that.
A blank.
It must land on Delicious Danish every time.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! You know what?
Yeah,
Look, we had boobies. Somebody asked for boobies.
All right,
Oh,
this
yeah.
Ooh.
There we go. That's what I did Tuesday at Roxy on Broadway in Denver.
damn.
I thought it looks like you're doing a Trump dance to YMCA there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I-
totally.
Okay, guys, I just got to ask this question: which two songs are the gayest songs in the world?
YMCA
YMCA and I will break free.
and
I
the
will-
January 6th anthem.
Yeah.
What about Dancing
like-
Queen? Isn't Dancing Queen kind of gay?
No, that's about
No.
a girl.
Not at all. Not at
That's
all.
about a sexy lady.
Not even a little bit gay.
No, but
Yeah.
like how did they come up to actually show that or use one of the gayest songs?
Relax was pretty gay, wasn't it? By Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Relax, don't do it when
Yeah.
you want to get to it.
Well, the video
Hmm.
was banned for the gay references in it or the gay imagery.
Hey, you know what?
And the netball scene in Top Gun, that was pretty gay.
Well, I was thinking about I want to break free.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that was Freddie Mercury. He was, he wasn't closeted at all. He was,
No. So like that's that. But like if you ask me,
Wait. You think what? You think what in the butt is not gayer than that song? Never mind.
no, but like if you ask like think of a gay song, it's I want to break free or YMCA. That's what'll pop into my head. And
or
like,
one in the pink and four in the stink. That
no,
Slim
that's not gay. Well, depends. If you're a woman and you're doing that, then it's pretty gay. Or you're pretty agile that you can make it happen to yourself. But
Hey, I have
What?
some news.
Invert your
from-
penis, you mean?
I have some news from Doorknob Head.
What?
Oh,
He's fine. He's fine. Doorknob Head is fine. He's taking a break from social media. There's nothing wrong.
okay.
oh, okay, that's good.
That's the message.
Well, tell him to come on here and say it himself.
Well, I got the message from Spooky Bed Hair, who is I trust. So,
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
I hope he's all right.
Yeah, I just said I got a message. Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah. But
He's living in the
you
United
hope he's
States. How
okay?
could he be all right?
I just said he's okay. He's fine. He's taking a break from social media. There's nothing
No.
wrong. WRONG.
no.
Wrong.
Again,
Nothing.
like American,
Oh,
so
yeah?
it's not he, it's she. So all Americans are she.
Yeah, Trump.
Huh?
And I actually figured out where Elon gets his name for Twitter and why he called it SpaceX. After it, like he probably really liked the movie American History X.
Really?
That was a good movie.
It
Never
was a good
seen it.
movie,
Never
but
seen
like
it.
it's about Elon's, also known as Nazis.
Or twat face.
All right.
I've actually deleted Twitter now.
I've never had it installed.
Yeah.
And why
Well-
does that matter? Are you just saying that in passing, or
Well, he's
Why
just a
does-
cock.
Well, like even over here,
why should anyone care?
over here, even a lot of people stopped using
Just wondering.
Twitter.
What, Twitter? What do you mean? There
It's
is no
called
Twitter.
Twatter. It's not Twitter. It's
Twitter.
not X. It's
No,
There
Twatter.
is no more
Twitter.
Twitter.
He He
There
dead
is no
names his
more
child.
Twitter.
I dead name his website.
Well, Twitter.
Well, everyone's converting to Blue Sky now, aren't they?
You guys, man, there is no more Twitter. I don't know. You guys got to face up to the facts.
No,
Well, it's
no,
only
it's-
for
What are you
race.
talking about?
It's only
Where's
for race.
Twitter? The guy bought it and he named it something else.
Yeah, changing
Yes,
to
but he
propaganda now.
Man,
also-
who gives a
Yes.
fucking shit?
For
that
evangelism.
same
Maybe he
guy
does.
also-
Maybe Elon cares. But
that same guy also dead names his own child.
I don't know.
His trans
Cool.
child. He calls it
Detonates?
Elon. Yeah, he uses the name that they were given at birth, and not the name that they want to use. Now they are the gender that they are supposed to be.
But you said detonate.
Dead named. Use their dead name, the name
Deadening.
that they don't use
Oh,
anymore.
so not detonate.
Dead naming. So the old name.
Yeah.
The name that's meant to be dead.
Yeah.
You realize the mistake I just made.
Yep.
Well, why doesn't
Well-
anybody fucking correct me?
Well, we don't mind because you're old and we let you go, because you can probably
What's
fart.
the
and we'll all
matter
go,
today? You guys
"Oh,
you're
bless
just
him."
not with it today. You let me say detonate. And you were fine with detonate. Are you
Detonate.
okay with detonate? Then we could change it to detonate.
Well, deadening is wrong as well because that's brain that's being foreign. It's just dead naming.
That naming.
Dead
That's what
name.
I'm saying. He dead named.
Oh,
That-
detonate.
They
Dead.
dead.
didn't detonate
D-E-E dead.
Yeah.
Why do you let me say
Come on.
detonate?
Deed named them
Well, how come you didn't correct me?
because we've always had you down as some sort of like domestic terrorist.
Oh, so you don't correct domestic terrorists? Is that how it goes?
Well, just in case, you might.
Yeah, just in case they detonate.
So if I say stupid shit, you're just gonna let it fly?
in case one morning I wake
Gio,
up
I
and
always
I
let it
fucking
fly. Oh,
TikTok.
you're not
I
talking about
All
that.
right.
ticking under my bed.
Who pissed in your coffee today, Gio?
No, I'm just saying, man.
Geo, you're wrong. It's
I
not
said this-
detonate.
I
It's
said the
dead
dumbest
name.
shit, and nobody even called me out on it.
Because we thought you said dead named as well.
Well, you
I
see,
did.
then I'm not totally wrong, right? It could be detonate.
It depends on how fast you say it.
I
Excuse
think,
you.
Gesundheit.
Excuse me.
Elon would probably want to detonate his daughter or son or what, because it's sort
Maybe you
of
see, that's what I was trying
Stop
to get
playing with the kitten.
unless,
I was
unless
putting
there's, the sauna down.
at. I mean, it's
Stop
one
like
thing
a kitten.
to be exploding people.
Speaking of letting it fly, I need to release some. So I'll be back.
I'm just making jokes.
Ah,
Oh.
I got so much going on. I have my laundry gone. I was gonna go out in the yard. I have all these things planned for Saturday that I have to just put on hold until after the show because it's too involved. I get too
So
involved.
why didn't you tell us to make it for Sunday?
No. This is because since we were on hiatus, since the show's, Linda wanted to go on hiatus, and I had laundry day, which was Saturday. But it's my own fault for not getting up early, But I get up early and then I just lollygag around.
mm-hmm.
Twiddle the thumbs for like an hour.
Sort of everything for me is planned now, time wise.
Oh, Geo, did you get my baloney detection kit?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think you've sent me that file before though.
What's a baloney detection kit?
It's a way to detect utter nonsense and fuckery.
Oh, right.
It's also a good way to find the best cold cuts in town. It's a joke. Ha ha.
I used to remember you used to do a dad joke every week. They were good.
That joke. That wasn't planned. That was never planned.
No,
So
nothing
if you thought
really
it
was planned.
If you thought it was planned,
It just came part of the show, though, didn't it? It was fun.
Yeah,
was it really?
Yeah.
we were always just winging it, kind of.
Yeah, go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, it's not as professional and as groomed as it is now, of course.
What did you say?
We're
Groomed?
not professionals.
Nah, man, we're just regular
Dad
people.
jokes are fine until your kids tell you, Dad, no, Dad, no, just stop.
Yeah.
Oh, have your
Yeah.
kids told you that?
You're
Oh, yeah.
embarrassing, old man.
Oh,
Just
it
trying to-
started with
just trying to have fun.
Christina, then it spread to Tony, then finally Dave. Dad has stepped in.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
Oh, Spooky has roasted chicken.
Mhm.
I love roasted chicken.
Mm.
And apparently you're a professional lollygagger.
Yeah, I take my lollygagging seriously,
Ah.
which
I
means I'm
forgot
pretty
to
good
ask.
at it.
I forgot to ask you if you wanted to do a GIMP session today.
Oh yeah. Well, I wanted to show you the file for the thumbnail, so you could just make a thumbnail if you need to, just for yourself, whatever, know what I mean? Excuse me, you know what I mean? Like last time.
Yeah.
Do you have GIMP installed still, or
Ah,
do it again?
I don't think so.
What?
I actually just thought then, I didn't even think of the program. I thought it was Linda telling AmigaNuts and be doing a GIMP session. I was visioning AmigaNuts with a big zip across his mouth, a leather fucking thong, and all that shit.
I bet you
All
were,
that.
dog.
No, I don't have it installed on this computer.
That's okay. You could get a portable version, or get the regular version, whatever version you want.
Which version do you use?
I use an older version because I hate change.
Ah,
I hate change, man.
So you're using version 1.0? Is that it?
No, 1.0.
2.0.
No, I'm using version 2.18.23, which you could get online.
yeah, I know where
just
to
have-
download it.
Oh, okay. As long as if you could find it.
And I'm using, what am I using?
Me?
Oh, I'm all the way back on 2.10.34.
Oh, this is the version
I can beat that. 2.10.30.
right here.
Oh.
See,
Oh, hold up.
2.8.18. That's what I'm using. That's the version.
Mm-hmm.
That's the version I use to make the thumbnail. So
He
it'll
beat
work.
us, dog.
It'll work in newer versions too.
Okay.
So yeah.
I wish they'd
I
make
have
it more user friendly. I can't use the fucking things at all.
GIMP.
Yeah, or Blender. I ain't got the fucking patience.
Well, you got to have an idea in mind what you want to do.
I want a penguin.
Then it narrows it down. Because if you just open up the program and go, you have nothing in mind of what you're going to do, and you sit there, you don't know what you see.
I want a penguin with a full animation rig.
Well, then you have to get Lens Studio and learn how to use it. Because that's the software that's used to create those lenses for Snapchat and Snap Camera. I was trying to do it. You know what the best thing to do is to get a template, to get somebody else already created a talking dog, and then just take the image you want and augment it to fit with the dog that's already made. That would be the easiest thing to do. Then you could just open the template up in Lens Studio and then take the image of the dog, say like dog, and then match up all the nodes that are in the template to the dog, to the other dog, not the dog that's original. You see what I mean? You just switch templates. It's like a template. But I don't know how to fucking do it. I don't know if it's that easy. I don't know.
Just ask AI to do it for you.
Oh, believe me, I've asked AI to help me out with programs and to write things for me that I know how to write myself, just to make it easy. So they don't know what the fuck it's all wrong. Everything they've ever written for me for GIMP is all wrong. Because I've recorded the steps. You could go in GIMP and record everything you do, and it writes it into a script. And then all you have to do is execute it, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So I record a session, and I record, say, making a font, making a custom font, like a custom something that looks, and I record that session, and then I make that certain session. It's hard to explain, but it just, and I asked the AI to do the same thing, to make this into that, and it can't do it. It can't do it. It tries.
But it just makes stuff up. It hallucinates.
Yeah, it makes up syntax that aren't supposed to be there. It adds stuff that breaks it.
GIMP LSD, that one's called. It's the newest version.
But it's in Python and it's in schema. So I don't know where it's getting this Python information from and where it's getting this schema information from, but it's all fucking wrong. All the AI.
Well, with a lot of it might not be pure Python. That might be a thing that it struggles with.
Yeah, an extra module.
But like for the Arduino microcontroller, the programs like there's when it first makes it, there's some mistakes, but with a bit of troubleshooting, most of the stuff you get it done. So yeah,
I wouldn't trust it to write scripts that you want to use every day. You'll just writing the script yourself if you know how.
I've got scripts that I've had one of the AIs write, and I use them every day. As a matter of fact, I got a whole custom menu, all right, for downloading stuff off of YouTube, certain channels and stuff, and it works.
Oh, great! All the shit I've tried, it's all GIMP related.
The thing is this.
For GIMP.
The thing is this. All right. If it hasn't been trained on a particular language very well, right, then it's basically what it has picked up off the internet is garbage code. That's what it spits out.
That's what it's spitting out. Yeah. Because it's taking what's available on the internet and it's combining it all into one script to make it so. And then when it combines all this shit, it makes it so. But when you run it, it doesn't do anything.
That sounds like Python.
That's Python.
Or Monty Python.
Monty Python. But nobody wants it.
They write these scripts that fucking don't do anything. Apart from the life of Brian, of course.
Okay.
Well, they do things in the background, and then they don't tell you anything, and you'd have no idea what it just did.
So you tell it to comment the code.
I downloaded GIMP.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
Which one? The new one? That's you
Yeah.
could use the new one.
2.18.38, I think.
What is it? 2.18? No, that's not the new one.
2.18.38.
Where'd you get that from?
GIMP.
From gimp.org?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Orc?
2.18. It's up to 3 now.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't use 3 until it's been used for over a year. I won't go to 3.
Oh. I
But
gotta
Yeah, I
figure
get
out,
that.
Yeah,
I
but
gotta
then I
figure out how to
download.
use nodes in Blender. Because I'm a terrible artist. The extent
Well,
of my art is stick figures. So
Then maybe do a tutorial.
I don't know how to
Oh.
use. I only know how to do specific things in
Mhm.
Blender. Like if
And-
I need to learn something, if I want to learn how to make, I want to learn how to make 3D characters, but it's too much work.
That's
All
why
I
I'm
know
a
is-
Photoshop whore. I've been using Photoshop for like 20 years. I couldn't get GIMP because it wasn't GUI enough. Maybe it is now, but I'm still a Photoshop whore.
Yeah.
well, you're a whore for anything, so what's
Well,
your point?
obviously. I'm just telling you that I'll give myself up for Adobe.
Oh.
Well, if you can get Adobe without having to pay for all the extras, then fine. But if you can't, then
Yeah,
GIMP
I
is
pay.
the next best thing.
I
Isn't
get
it-
you. I get you. I pay $10 a month, but whatever.
$10 a month.
To have all the access to everything that the Adobe thingy mabobber gets you, like there's a lot in there if you actually use everything. But it's just convenient for me to make the thumbnails and to make all the things that I do and all the photo editing that I do. Just because it's easy for me to already know it. I'd have to like relearn GIMP if I was to start using it. But yeah, I totally get you. I would go with GIMP for sure.
Yeah,
And
'cause
who
I
doesn't
use-
love it? Who doesn't love a GIMP? You know what I'm saying? Never mind.
But I use Photoshop. I use GIMP mainly for everything, and then anything else I need like Photoshop for. It's just specialized things, you know. Stuff like specialized things. Like when I was making anaglyphs, cyan, red anaglyphs. Those are 3. You put the red and the blue glasses on, and it looks like 3D.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I know what you're speaking
Why
about.
did you just say 3D in the beginning? I was like,
Well, they're
Green.
called anaglyphs. They're red, cyan, blue, and red. Cyan
Or
and
green.
red.
Right?
I had a friend who did an art display with that, and they did photos of me swallowing my sword, and it made it 3D, so you could
Yeah, and Photoshop does that well. You could take the alpha channels, the red, green, and blue, and move them and shift them, and Photoshop does that very well. So I was using that like specialized tasks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Is GIMP good at doing text?
Oh yeah. But it's not intuitive at all. And if you're used to Photoshop, I would stick with Photoshop.
Okay, that's why I hate Illustrator. I can't figure out how to do text on Illustrator, so I just use Photoshop.
you can't finger it? What?
I cannot
yeah.
figure it out in Illustrator.
Yeah, Slim has his own language.
I've noticed.
I am a time traveler from the year 4020, so you know I have the futuristic language that we use, which is always fingering things.
He uses less vowels and consonants than we
I
do.
love it.
Yeah, I say like water. May I have a note, water? So yeah, I have my own language now.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it does work.
Let me send you the file on Discord, Linda, so you can open it up and take a look at it and whatever.
Okay.
It's really funny to see people's faces when I ask them, "May I have another water?" And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Sorry, can I have a water, please?"
They're not getting it, huh? It's like, what?
Well, most of my bartenders now have gotten down my strange language that I speak. So,
All right, where is it?
Oh, why is it so chilly in here, babe?
I don't know.
Oh.
Chili?
I need you to warm me up.
The door is open. Maybe.
Oh, right.
I gotta see. Oh yeah, this is the correct file. Yeah, I just sent it. There's a text file. There's a text layer. There's 3 text layers actually in the file I sent you. But you only have to edit one. You only have to edit one. The date.
Mm-hmm.
But
There it is.
But there's a script that I use to add depth and shading and shadows and highlights to the text.
Yeah.
I like using the stroke feature because it goes all the way around it, and it's not dropping it or making it. No, I'm not making a joke. I'm just saying that instead of drop shadow, I use the one that goes all the way around the layer. It makes it a lot easier to make it bold and to stand out.
Oh yeah.
Now that I said it, I'm sorry. I didn't know that sounds horrible now. I did not mean it to sound like that. I didn't just take dog and put him behind my goddamn fucking text, all right? Damn it.
It's gonna bring me into it.
Slim, you're
I
in a
know.
group. You're in a group with everybody's mind is in the gutter. Well, most of our minds are in the gutter. So
You guys still in the gutter? I already went down the drain.
Oh.
oh
No.
Sorry.
You didn't drag me with you. Huh?
What the?
No, I was following you.
Ah,
Is that what it's called in GIMP? Would that be what it would be called if you add the background color around the whole letter of a text? Anyways, just go on.
I've been having some major difficulty with my file explorer, and I don't know why.
because you're on Windows.
Yeah.
Vista.
No, I'm on Windows DOS.
DOS.
Oh yeah, the modern version though.
That's the one before 96, isn't it?
I'm only kidding. I'm on Windows 11 for crying out loud.
Yeah.
I updated to Windows 11, but I don't see the difference really.
There's not much difference.
Well, I don't pay much interest in it. As long as I can point and click on stuff and use it that way, I'm happy.
It's just like, I do still think that XP was the best Windows.
Yes, I agree.
And maybe, well, yeah, that was the first. That was actually also the first one that was not based on MS-DOS, was it? It was based on Windows 2000.
Well, I've never been tech savvy. I have trouble fucking setting up a fucking smart bulb.
Setting up a.
That's because of all the garbage that they put on them.
That's because you're using Android.
Touche. Woo! Linda scores one.
Yeah.
Hey. And yeah, if you just want something that just runs, get like an Apple. But if you want any control over it, get Android. I like having control over my device. If tomorrow I think I want to make a little program that I can run on my phone, I want to fucking make a program and have it run on my phone the next day.
I just want to, say a word, turn on the lights in the living room or wherever. I won't mention it. Well, you know what I mean by the A word. I won't mention it because everyone's fucking devices go off. And lights turn
Alexa,
on, things like that.
set an alarm for 1 o'clock at night.
Do you don't have to say hey anymore before that?
No, that's hey Google.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot. I'm a Google head.
You know, you just said hey Google. My fucking phone is little.
That's why.
For me, it only does that if the screen is on. If the screen is turned off, it will not listen to it.
I haven't set up Siri.
Oh.
No, but like a couple of years back, I had I had to calculate like some values for ventilation systems, and like there were a couple of variables. Like I just made a little program. I had it on my phone, and I just put in the values, and like what I needed to know came out of it. Perfect.
Great.
I like, but you can't do that on your Apple.
I just use Google.
I just sent you a script. It's called Plastic or Glass.
Yeah. I saw that.
Yeah, that's what I used to create.
Hey, Al.
Yeah.
Hey, Al, wow, we got people watching.
Yo, Al.
Watching. Hey, Al. What's up?
Plastic or glass? That's
Yeah, I used that script to create the purple kind of text that you see in the thumbnail.
okay.
Ooh.
I used it to create all the text, actually. But that script has to be placed within a certain folder in your user folder in Windows. So it has to be placed within.
Oh yeah, that's right. You taught you taught me that, but I forgot.
Yeah, there's a user folder inside your Windows user account, whatever your name is, and inside there there's a GIMP folder, and inside that GIMP folder there's a scripts folder. It goes in there.
Yeah, that's right.
And then it'll
Oh,
show
that
up.
sounds dirty.
When you
Goes in there.
When you open the program, it'll show up on the top, and you can choose it.
GIMP. I'm in GIMP. And then what did you say? Scripts?
Fucking hell, I'll wash your mouth out, dude. Kiss your mother with that mouth?
Huh?
Yes, he does.
Do I kiss my mother? I haven't kissed
I'll
my
be
mother.
on his knees, grinding his valve stem caps.
Told you it sounded dirty.
Well,
Okay.
I hope you're enjoying yourself. Grinding your caps.
So how do I
Wipe it on the curtain and get 8 hours sleep, mate. You'll be all
how
right.
do I add it?
Oh.
The script, if you copy and paste it into the scripts folder, right click on the script and go copy, and then go to the scripts folder and then right click somewhere in the scripts folder and paste it there. If you're in the correct folder, it's got to be in your user.
I am
you go
in my user and GIMP and script.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, you go to your C drive, then you go to your username, and then you go to the GIMP file. Then you could paste
And
it
then
right in
scripts.
there. It should be empty. Like there should be nothing in there.
Yeah, it's empty.
Yeah, so put that in there, and then you can open GIMP, and it should show up.
But it says copy text.
No, just
When I
click on
right click.
Drag and
don't-
drop.
No, don't
I
copy the text.
I
Don't copy
dragged
it.
and drop, and then it said it was an internet shortcut.
You want to put the file into the folder. You don't want
I
to
know.
copy the. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Al Trucker got a new job this week.
Oh,
Woohoo! Go Al! Go Al! Go Al!
Well, he did say he had his choice of jobs, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's obviously a professional.
Yeah. Yes, Al, you need to become a better shot. He keeps missing shit. Or you need a bigger toilet if you keep missing shit.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm bad.
There we go. There we go. I did it.
all right.
He's been on his knees all day, bless him. In fucking glory holes.
Well, that's what you do when you're grinding your cat.
I still fucking stink. I did not have time to take a shower.
I want to say it.
What?
Go on.
You want to say what?
I want to say it.
What
Say
in the butt?
Say it.
I want to.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to talk about the baloney detection kit.
Oh,
Ooh.
Okay.
all right.
Isn't that overloading at the moment over there in America?
It's offline.
Holy fuck, man. Fucking
Baloney.
ass.
It's overheating, man. And it's white hot right now.
White hot.
All right. So
Boy.
last week we
Right.
did number 1.
And of course, number 2.
No, we never got to number 2.
No, we only did the first. Number
Yeah.
1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, golden
So-
shower.
So for this week, right? Number 2.
Number 2.
What is number 1?
Number 1 was how reliable is the source of the claim? And if it's yourself, right? That you can't get attached to it, right? And you got to figure out ways to disprove your own hypothesis. Right?
Right.
So now number 2 follows up on number 1, right? Is if somebody gives you a hypothesis, a claim about something, right? So number 2 is, do the primary sources on which the hypotheses are based make similar claims? So the way you check that is you have to actually read the scientific sources from which the scientific claim was derived. All right? Primary sources. In other words, a good way to do this that I found, and that's just me. Some people have different, different ways that they start.
Right.
I usually go to Wikipedia, and the first thing I do is I go to the bottom of the page where all the references are laid out, right? and I go through those. So in other words, somebody makes a claim.
Research.
Somebody makes a claim. I'll go to Google, DuckDuckGo, whatever, right? And I'll type in what they said, their claim, right? And especially when they say, well, so and so says this, or so and so says that, right? And I put that in, right? And I look for keywords, right? If I don't find anything the first time through, I'll put in some keywords, change it around. You know, you got to massage your queries, right? And usually you'll end up with something that point to a Wikipedia page or directly to the source right off the bat.
You are talking about bullshit in general, aren't you? Rather than anything Trump says, because we know anything he says is bullshit.
Well, see, you would think that after the first time around, you know, Americans would be smart enough to say, hey, he said this and he was wrong.
We're talking
But,
about
Right.
Matt now.
but the thing is,
But-
now there's people that are just turning 18 that got to vote for the first time, and that is why we got that influx, because he went on the Joe Rogan program and a couple other places.
Yeah, but let's face it. We're not teaching the kids here in the United States critical thinking at all. Are we? Nope.
Well, no,
we're
you've
not.
got Congress people saying Democrats can control the weather. For fuck's sake.
Critical thinking isn't taught in school.
Sending fucking hurricanes to red states. It's all the Democrats' fault.
Sam, I grew up in you know, the 60s. All right. And
Sorry,
during the
Dan.
60s, that was the decade of the whole space program thing, right?
Right.
And science and technology was like coming to the forefront, right?
Hmm.
And growing up in that environment in the schools that I went to, right? It wasn't uncommon for like the science teacher to say, okay, we want you to get, you know, articles or find some books, look in the encyclopedia, right? And learn about this stuff, right? And then the teacher would like say, well, what do you think about that? And we had to actually think. All right. And of course, you know, I mean, lots of people, he would say to the class, what do you think about that? Right. And, you know, always, you know, a bunch of us would raise our hands. Right. And he'd call like one. And then after the first, you know, student was done, then he like picked the ones who never raised their hands for like the rest of the class. Right.
Mm.
So kind of like saying,
Encouragement.
yeah, you didn't raise your hand, but I still want to know what you think about this. All right.
Mm.
And he kind of like forced us all to like think about, yeah.
And use common sense. Well, all that's going to go away this time next year. This time next year in America, thinking and common sense will probably be some form of fucking blasphemy or something.
Oh boy. Well,
The
so,
libraries will have one book in it only. The
Yeah.
Bible.
all right. So
No.
not getting
Trump-
sidetracked. Not getting sidetracked. All right.
Yeah.
Once you get to the primary source, all right, which is usually some kind of scientific paper or an article or a preprint or something, okay? You should start off by taking the claim, all right, the original claim that was made by the person who's probably bullshitting you, right? And then read both the introduction, right, which gives you a general overview, right? And then skip down to the conclusions, all right? and see if the conclusion matches the claim that was made. All right. Most of the time, and I literally mean most of the time, right, doesn't match at all. It's usually just like, oh, there was something similar in the title of the paper, and that's it, right?
Yeah, it's clickbaiting. Yeah,
Right.
totally. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a clickbait. It's a mind quote. It's a quote mine. A mind
totally.
quote. Quote mine. Right?
No, totally.
Yeah. Right. And then to take it even further, right? What you should do, and this is what you really have to force yourself to do. You have to be curious enough to now go back to the introduction of the paper, which is just below the abstract, right? And start going through it line by line. Pick out all the technical terms, right? All of them. It's not a one, a quick thing that you do, right?
Wait, you're telling me I'm not supposed to just read the headline in the first 2 paragraphs and make a conclusion and stop reading from there?
No.
Oh, never mind. I'll stop.
No.
You mean I'm not supposed to Tim Pool it, just like Tim Pool does?
No, you can't be paid by the Russians to do this. Okay?
Oh, Borg, be fucking behave yourself, you fucking cunt.
So
down, boy, down.
So, all right. So
that's dog.
So you really do have to take the time to look up and understand the technical terms and the basic scientific concepts being presented within the paper. All right. And you'll be surprised because everything pretty much is interrelated in the scientific world. All right. So over time, you'll get all the major concepts down. All right. And you'll be able to. And what I also do is I download that shit onto my hard drive. So it's readily available. And I could just, go into the Finder and just type in a couple of things and boom, the papers pop up because it scans all the papers, puts it into a metadatabase on the machine. I'm sure Windows has the same exact functionality somewhere.
I don't know.
Does it? Probably does.
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, maybe you should find out because it saves a lot of time. And the thing is, since a lot of these concepts build on what?
Wouldn't Windows save it as a file?
Yes.
So you can recall that file on Windows at any point.
Yeah. So, I mean, I use Mac OS. Mac OS will actually go in and scan the files and build a database of what it finds in the files, especially text files. You can download. You can download and save it as a fucking web page. You can save it as a PDF. You can save it as a text file, right? And the system, once you download it, right, when it does its metadata updates, right, it'll go through and scan files that it hasn't scanned before and add them to the database. Right. So then you can go up to the little eyeglass thing and you can just type in, a term, right? And it'll list out all the files that contain those keywords within it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you'll find out that the very first paper that you read is the fucking hardest. It will always be the hardest. And then from there on, things will get easier and easier because, once you get the basic concepts of what they're talking about, or right, or what experimentation they're doing, or in their conclusions of how, they'll say that this data, supports these conclusions and here's why, right? Those things
Mm.
kind of stick in your brain. But the first paper I ever read took me fucking months.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking months. And I read the fucking thing, and I was looking up the terms, and I was, saying, hey, that doesn't make sense. Why doesn't it make sense? I go back to the paper and I go through it over and over and over again. I have fucking notes up the yin yang.
To Amiga, when you're going through Wikipedia, do you go by on how many times it's been edited or anything like that? Because a lot of people fuck around with content, don't they? Put their own versions of shit in, and just don't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why if you're using a Wikipedia page, right?
Yeah.
The content or commentary that they make about things, right? They have to put them into the bibliography or the references section at the bottom,
Yeah.
right? And those, right, are moderated, and they give you all the links so you can go to the original source material. That's the thing. You have to go to the primary source,
Right.
right? Because that's where the actual information is. They can editorialize all they want in the Wikipedia article and doing their summary, right? But the thing is, at the bottom, those links usually point you to the primary sources. And
But then
that's
you
where
got
you catch a lot of people out, right? Where they say, oh, so and so said this, or so and so said that, or, they make a stupid scientific claim, right? And once you get to the primary source of that claim that they're saying that's where they got it from, all right, 90% of the time, total quote mine, right? And then the other 10% is usually, well, I'd say the 9% of the 90% of the remaining 10%, right, is just they just didn't understand, right? So if
Yeah,
somebody tells you that you've gone through in other words, they made a claim, you found the primary source, right? You went through and actually read the entire thing. You did the homework, all right, to understand it. All right.
Right.
You've gone out and actually taken the time to take it and stuff it into your brain, right? And then verified it with other people, right? I mean, you catch
I think this is great advice
people
for
who
sure.
have
Definitely.
no understanding of what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, and this is a great way, like you were saying, to get references to show people things. Like, don't Wikipedia it, look at the references and then reference the references. That's a great way to do this, to debunk people, I think, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yes.
I think Wikipedia is a good place to start.
Exactly. It's a good place to start. That's not where it ends.
Well,
it ends at the primary source.
Well, there's another problem that the editing that has gone on, maybe because the primary source is fucking incorrect itself. I mean, that's the thing about the internet. It's the biggest source of information known to fucking humanity, but it's also the biggest source of disinformation known to humanity.
Yeah, misinformation. The thing is, remember, I worked in news. If it bleeds, it leads. So you have to make something that's captivating in your headline to get people to click your news story nowadays. So it has to be some weird sounding thing And then like that's look at the bottom. That's a good thing to do. See what the conclusion of the article is,
Right.
and not just the first two paragraphs, like a dumb Tim Pool does, and then he realizes that what they were talking about was not what the conclusion is, and he realizes he gets debunked on himself very, very easily because he doesn't actually know how to do research because he didn't even graduate middle school. He dropped out in middle school. Did you know that Tim Pool dropped out in middle school?
That all right. That means it. In other words, I never studied chemistry. All right. Well, only what I had to, the bare minimum, right? I was terrible at math, right? I did the bare minimum, right? Same thing with physics, right? I did the bare minimum, right? Because I was a fucking teenager, and I did a lot of the shit I didn't care about.
When do you think you're going to use this in the future? You don't know that yet,
Right.
Chemistry, once I'd learned how to make a stink bomb, that was it with me with chemistry. I didn't need no anymore. That's all I needed to know.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, now, all right. The thing is, this is a process. All right. When we say a lot of people, especially here in the United States, they think science is some kind of fucking religion. All right.
America.
With edicts. The idea is it's a process to eliminate as much human bias as possible. All right.
Yeah, and the thing that they don't think is, give me like 20 seconds if you don't mind. The thing is, they think that like all the bolts, the strength of them, the steel we use, the braces, and all the other things just magically appeared. That we just know architecture immediately. No, there's like all of this legwork we had to go through to figure out how to build a spaceship. Let's put it that way. They think that just magically we just said all these words over like a barrel and then like magically a spaceship appeared. No, like we had all of the science that goes behind it, and you have to test all these things, and there's so much background that goes to it that we had to test and prove first to make that thingy-mabobber of the things. You didn't start there to make it.
Right. You had to learn the engineering first. First you needed a scientist to come up to say, hey, to make a prediction and say, hey, using these equations, I'm making these predictions. All right. That's another main thing of the scientific method, right? Is to make testable predictions. All right. And you can find it in everything from, from high level physics to geology through to meteorology, all right, to biology, all the major specialties of science.
Yeah, but they're meant to have bias, though, isn't it?
Well,
and the
theory, scientific theory needs questioning. It needs a bias in there to test, prove, disprove. But the other bias is the religious bias. We're saying, I don't fucking know science. God did it. I don't know. God did it. That's it. That's the bias. That's the wrong bias, I think.
Well, see, the thing about religion is that it stamps out curiosity.
Yeah.
All right. You got to have a curious mind. You got to be willing to say, I'm wrong on this. You go through, you do some basic research, right? And you find out, oh, fuck, this is a dead end, right? But the thing is, you found a dead end. All right. This happens all the time in science. All right. Researchers go out and they find a dead end. All right. They conclusively prove that they've reached a dead end. All right. And in so doing, all right, they chop off that avenue of
research.
All right. which they'll put into their papers, all right, and say, yeah, we find that this doesn't work and this is why it doesn't work, right? And other researchers will read that paper and say, oh, they had a dead end. Oh, we were about to go down that route. Yeah, we better rethink this. We better revise.
Yeah. And the other
All right.
awesome thing is we have to remember is we got to explode and destroy so many things, testing things. You know how much amazing fun stuff happened because we were testing the strength of stuff?
Oh.
Yeah, but then the idiots come out then, don't they? They carry on that research, so the Earth is flat to them and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just using that as an
I know.
example.
Because they're special thinkers. They specially thought of all that stuff. That's why.
Special needs. My special fucking fingers.
Yeah, they need to be especially in a padded room with their arms tied behind their back with a thing that's called a straitjacket. Never mind.
Oh, boys.
All right. So, I mean, there are things about science that, you know, I didn't know. All right. I really didn't know. Right. So, and I mean, it was a real eye opener. All right. For instance, when I started, I remember about when I started learning about abiogenesis. All right. And it was like I was watching the arguments going back and forth, right? And it was like, oh, you know, there has to be an intelligence, right? Behind everything, right? The big aha moment for me was something called autocatalytic reactions that happen where...
Can you say that one more time slower, please?
Autocatalytic reactions.
Okay, thank you.
You want me to say it like this? Autocatalytic reactions.
Oh my God. Oh, yes, exactly.
Love people saying,
Oh my God.
But
from there, I never thought you used that voice.
Yeah, but you're talking about chemistry now, aren't you, amigo?
Yes. But the thing is, you don't have to, all you have to understand is that autocatalysis, right, happens in chemistry.
Yeah.
All right. And we use it. We use that concept all the time to make shit. All right.
Yeah, but that's only if it's a catalyst for the same reaction, isn't it? That's how I remember.
It's just in other words, there's an initial reaction, all right, which causes another subsequent reaction, which causes another reaction, and it just builds on itself. So you take very simple elements, right?
Mm-hmm.
You put them in close enough proximity to each other, and shit happens. All right, and you can literally, we found things like RNA molecules, all right, in space. How did it get there?
Yeah, but the same could be said, how did it get here?
Well, it could have just landed on the fucking Earth in a fucking meteorite.
God jizzed the galaxy? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
The thing is, the reactions, all right, to build complex molecules, all right, and not only that, organic molecules in space happens all the time.
So are you saying there's space rock hookers that are slinging their? Never mind.
Nah, I wouldn't say hookers, but
Hose.
yeah.
Sex workers.
Sex.
Sex
Oh,
workers. But the thing is,
there's some
one of the
hoes.
papers that I read was how that process happens. Okay, because of cosmic radiation as being the input energy, all right, to a collection of elements out in space.
Oh
They
yeah.
were in close proximity. They needed, they get excess energy, all right, from cosmic rays, all right, which
Mhm.
starts the process going.
Oh.
And do you know how many rocks banged against each other out in the middle of space? Jesus, that's a lot of like
Rocks are
rock
banging
banging.
together all the time.
That's a lot of
That's what I'm
banging.
saying. That's a
lot of banging. Yeah.
That's
Kinetic.
that's space
Yes.
rock orgies.
Oh
Man,
my.
this. Oh my, your minds are in the gutter.
Rocks banging together is
No,
kinetic.
no,
We're
no.
figuring it out now. He's just now figuring out our minds are in the gutter.
We went down the drain.
Hey, I'm not saying that's a bad thing or a good thing. I'm just
Just a
saying
no- it's just a
it is
naughty
what
thing.
it is.
Yes, it is.
All right. So, then so once you understand that not only is it not impossible, that it is in fact possible, all right, for complex molecules to be built, all right,
Hmm.
without any intelligence, just energy entering into a small system, right, of elements that are close together, right, causes a reaction to start. All right. And because of autocatalysis, right, those molecules build upon themselves.
All right.
All right.
Double.
That's what you have to understand. And it makes the switch from inorganic chemistry to organic chemistry all on its own. All right.
All right.
That's all you need to know. Whenever you have a chemical reaction, it's just two elements, right, coming together in a certain way, all right, to that it has to shed. It wants to get to a resting state, all right, a stable state. That's all. It's not rocket science, right? It's just the way the world works.
Right.
Then you go and then I read some papers on things like, they say, well, something must have stepped in. Well, no, you can have these reactions occurring on things like volcanic glass, all right, in certain types of muds, all right. You could uh, you can have self-replication from from uh,
Hmm.
from
Heating-
amino acids, all right.
Heating.
RNA is self-replicating, all right.
Yeah.
All right. We find things like lipids, carbohydrates, nucleic acids, and what's the fourth one? There's a fourth one. Oh,
And isn't it the heating and cooling of those that causes that to happen, as well as the mixture of
Well-
the stuff and things, right?
well, it can happen through any kind of energy. It can happen through wet and dry cycling. All right, temperature fluctuations. Right, these are all there's all different ways that it could possibly. That's the problem with abiogenesis. There are the researchers have discovered so many different ways, right, of the switch from inorganic chemistry to organic chemistry, right, that it's going to take them years to figure it all out.
Hmm.
All right, to see because to come up with the most likely candidates because they have to do abductive reasoning to come to their conclusions. All right. Not inductive, not deductive, abductive reasoning. Right. And because there are so many pathways, they're relying on things like computer simulations to speed up the process and eliminate, dead ends, possible dead ends. So when it's like when they said, no, it's impossible. That can't happen, right? Well, they're wrong, right?
Okay.
Because we see it happening in nature all the time, right? So not only do we know it's possible, we've observed it happening, right? We've seen, they call it chemical evolution, right? We've observed it. And now they use it. They're using these concepts, all right, to build new molecules. So when somebody tells you, "Oh, that's impossible," right off the bat, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have the growing mountain of evidence is telling us that not only is it possible that it happens, right, but it is the only likely explanation that abiogenesis happened. And not only that, it might have happened in several different ways, right? And because chemical evolution involves, uses the same principle of natural selection, all right? We don't know which one it is to say, oh, this one was outcompeted by that one. All right. This process was outcompeted by that process. And then that evolved a little bit. And then, you get another abiogenesis someplace else, which may or may not have competed with, the previous version. That's why it's going to take years to figure out. But let's face it, it's way more plausible, all right, than something which has no empirical evidence for it.
Oh, yeah. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Kent Hovind.
So,
Bovine.
I mean, it's just like people go on and say, they'll call our little group, right, to say we have no morals, and yet they don't even understand the primary function, all right, of having morals in the first place, because we're a social species.
Yeah, they didn't have it.
And those morals helped us gain an advantage. And the thing about morals, we have them as a social species. All right. The ultimate use of those morals is cooperation.
That's what society is.
It's pure, when you get right down to it, it's just a system of behaviors that allows us to cooperate.
Really?
This is true of every social species that we have observed. Again, not rocket science. Doesn't need, some unfalsifiable, assumptions.
Maybe.
So anyway, thank you for coming. We'll have class
Thank you for
again
making us
next week.
come. Oh.
Get your fucking head out the fucking
Uh,
toilet, brainless.
I didn't sign up for any class, so just I'll be
Well, I'll,
leaving if the class starts again next week. I'll be
well, there will be no
adieu and
tests.
leaving.
There will be no tests. All right.
But that's
That's
what the
okay.
religious say, isn't it? They say, well, morals are objective. God gives us objective. Well, no, if God
No.
gave it to you and you
Was
read
that-
about it, they're subjective, obviously.
Hmm.
And you atheists said that the universe came from nothing, and no, we don't. You say that. You say, God thought existence into fucking being. That's creating something from nothing.
Well, as Dan McClellan points out, right, along with a lot of other people, all right, the first thing that God did, in at least the Abrahamic God did, was to create light. The universe was already here, filled with water. All right, the earth was already here. He just cleared the water. He created the pocket. All right. He drained the waters from the lands of the earth, which is already there. All right. If you actually read the Bible, right?
Read it many times.
Genesis 1 is mistranslated.
Excuse me.
It's a mistranslation. God did not create the earth. He
Why should I
shaped
care?
the earth.
Why should I
To
care
his
what the
will.
Bible says?
Well, we've got
Everyone
less
has different
than
fucking
15
opinions
minutes
on
left.
That's why
Okay,
there's
so
many
class
different-
is over. Class is over. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, why should I care what the Bible says?
You shouldn't,
Hmm.
unless someone
you go.
unless someone is using it as a weapon against you and your rights.
Hmm.
If it's affecting your family and friends in a negative way,
Yeah,
then
it's
you
all
should
about-
care.
It's all about power and control. That's all religion is.
Hmm.
Kind of.
Yeah. Well, the next time someone uses Harry Potter to oppress you, fight it.
Yeah.
I tell you.
But you
fight
better
it.
know Harry Potter.
Well, I'm just making a point that doesn't happen.
No.
Oh,
Nobody uses Harry Potter to violate your rights.
Well, except for J.K. Rowling when she's trying to talk about trans people, but we'll talk about that later.
Anyway, Jack, consider yourself fucking learned.
and
Yeah.
I want to congratulate someone for getting a new job
Hmm.
this
well
week.
done, Al.
This
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Nice one, Al. Well,
Yes.
Slim, how many days are you streaming next week?
I do 4 days a week every week. I may not do Thursday because we may be setting. Well, no, I'll do Thursday. So it is Monday is Crazy Shite. We'll be going over aliens that we know exist. Then Wednesday is always Drunk News Report. I don't know what we're going to be doing Tuesday or Thursday executively yet because we did MAGA Lunatics last week. So I don't know. We'll see. But yes, I have 4 days a week on my channel.
You could do MAGA Lunatics fucking.
Sometimes
10
it's
days
live
ago,
when Pip
fuck
don't
one out of
stream.
Yeah, we do game night on Fridays sometimes when Pip doesn't. But it's my more normal schedule is 4 days a week.
Yes. It was fun last night.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I had a
Oh
lot of
hell,
fun.
fucking yeah.
Who won
It was
that one
fun
last
being
night? I can't remember.
No, I don't know. It was somebody that's just like you'll forget because like
You're
they're
just a fucking
stupid.
bad loser, you fucking idiot.
No,
It was you, dog. You won.
You come up with fucking names like beat dog's ass and dog's a loser and things like that. You
Uh-oh.
come up with fucking all that shit.
Somebody needs new caps.
Oh.
Fucking kneecap,
What?
probably.
Stop grinding.
Mm. Yeah, you'll probably catch me Friday on either Pips or Slim's stream. Gaming.
All right.
Yeah,
Awesome.
well, she's got more time now that we're done with Mayfair Witches. So,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
which kind of left you hanging at the end.
Well, not really, actually.
Well,
At least I didn't think so.
We're playing with witches now? Oh, I'm down. What? Never mind.
oh yeah.
The thing I didn't understand was how the hell did she get a fair-haired boy when they're both dark-haired?
well, that is possible if you both have, or
It's
if
fiction, babe. You got
Mm,
you have to suspend your disbelief, all right,
know,
to
she
gave
enjoy
birth.
things like that.
she
You
gave
literally
birth to
have to
the
become
devil.
irrational to enjoy
I don't know.
science fiction
What's
and
dominant?
supernatural stuff. All
She
Well,
right?
I
gave
don't know if
birth
it's
to the
supernatural.
devil.
What? Like flat Earth? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, flat Earth is pure ignorance, and not realizing that the world has advanced and that our senses have
No.
become.
I can actually
Wait a minute.
explain it because brown hair is dominant. So if you have both have brown and blonde DNA in you,
Yeah.
then you can both be brown haired, but still both pass on the blonde DNA and get a blonde kid.
Yeah, it's the same with the eye color.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Eugenics. What are we talking about now?
No,
I
we're just
have
talking about
twins,
regular
right?
genetics.
I have twins, and I can swear one of them isn't mine.
Do they look like the pool boy, the garbage man, or the mailman?
Well, my daughter, it's a boy and
Yes.
girl. My daughter looks like me, and my son looks like his mother.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
that's
they're
how
not
that works.
identical.
That's
Okay.
actually usually how that works to some extent.
Yeah.
They look like all
Unless
three.
they're identical.
Right.
They look
No,
like
they're
the
not
pool,
identical.
garbage
One
man,
has a
and the
penis,
mailman.
the other one
I
doesn't.
know. But you know what I meant, dog.
People used to say that to me. Boy and girl, one was dressed in blue, one was dressed in pink when they were baby, and they say, "Oh, they're identical." And I'd say, "Fucking no! One's going to grow tits eventually."
Identical,
They're
except for the
fraternal
differences.
twins. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and yeah.
They're
Yeah,
identical.
Al, you're definitely right on that one. Ginger's rule. Yeah.
That's my
Yes.
joke on Harry Potter.
Yes,
when
please, Linda.
when I-
Oh, nope, never mind.
I know we were talking Harry
Oh
Potter.
yeah,
that was
Linda's
my joke.
ginger.
I believe all the magic and the giants and the
Yes.
wizards and the broom flying, but a ginger kid with two friends in school, I can't fucking believe that one bit.
Oh, and she
That's
has
an old ginger
gorgeous eyes.
I'm a ginger, but you'd never know it.
They're bluish gray.
Is that why you
Yeah.
shaved your head up, Sam?
I don't shave anything except
For the embarrassment.
something that no one sees. No, I don't shave that.
I shave mine. Never
I have
reason.
it's all natural.
Because I have to stick things and stuff.
There ain't much
inside
there.
me and makes it easier.
It used to be red.
Mm.
That's what it says on my birth certificate.
Yeah, mine used to be more red than it is now.
Did they have birth certificates back in them days? Sam?
Oh, it's
That was-
pretty red, babe.
yeah,
It's
written on
pretty
parchment.
red.
It's more like a reddish blonde now.
Oh.
Is that another word for grey?
It's a code word. Code word.
Code
No.
word for... I'm joking, Linda.
I know.
No, he isn't.
No joke. say no more.
Brainless.
He's
You
not
know,
joking. He's just an asshole.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, that too.
And you two silly boys just follow Slim around.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Like Slim needs a
Well,
tail.
Yeah,
we're in Slim's cult. Yeah, we get that.
Yeah.
I'm his droid, and dog is his dog.
Okay.
Oh,
Does anybody else have something to shill?
I'm not sure if Commander is doing a stream, and otherwise there is Saturday night at the Atheist at Captive Desk.
Captive Death. Yeah, Dave.
Yeah,
Dave.
Dave.
I gotta show
Let's
up
see.
on Dave's.
Or Dave.
Ooh.
All hail Bigfoot.
I think I was on
I-
once on Dave's.
I didn't know
I-
you made songs. Oh, nice.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he does. He does. And since he uses AI and doesn't sing himself, they actually.
Oh, geez.
And yes, that sounds mean, but I think he will agree with me. Like it's the same. Like I also can't sing for shit.
You still gotta do a voice test
A voice test?
or a comparison, like you said.
Oh yeah.
Get Dave and
Oh
Amiga to say the same thing.
yeah.
Wait, what? To say what?
Dave
Yeah.
Dave also has an awesome voice.
Awesome.
Like probably tonight I'll fall asleep on stream again because I'm slightly tired, and if he talks quite a bit, his voice is he's got one of those really calming voices, and like he's like it doesn't matter how interesting it is what he's saying. Like his voice is just calming and
It's deep and soothing. It's deep and soothing is how you explain it.
yeah, and Amiga is deep and arousing.
Hey, brainless,
Yes, sir.
moist.
Oh,
More.
I think even my penis had a twin there. Been dead for 2 years.
It does nothing for me. So
That sucks. I'm sorry that it doesn't do anything for you, but it does it
I
for
know.
me.
I'm like I'm out.
to be
I'm out on the
extreme,
edge. I don't know what the fuck's going on half the time. I really don't.
oh, okay. 2 minutes, guys.
Sam, 2 months
Okay.
with us, mate, and,
So-
and you'll be a fucking pervert like the rest of us.
Yeah, I don't know what the
Theo is a pervert. He's just
Okay, I want to quote Bambolini's law. Excuse me, Brandolini's law. Which states the amount of energy needed to refute bullshit is an order of magnitude bigger than that needed to produce it.
That's the Trump Pope law.
That's a good law to realize exists.
Hmm.
And it's been
Yeah.
proven time and time again.
Well, if you could just take that energy and switch it around and use that the other way, take that energy and use it to find the right answer.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Okay. Well, thank you, Slim.
Okay.
Thank you, Brainless, for stopping by.
And
Hanging
Sam,
out
what's
with
your
you.
quote?
Oh, my Bertrand Russell quote.
The bullshit asymmetry principle. That's Brandolini's law.
Yep. That's it.
The amount of energy needed to refute bullshit is an order of magnitude bigger than to produce it.
Yeah, and also
it works,
and
Don't
also
get away with it.
and also, dog, to understand the actual world as it is and not as we should wish it to be is the beginning of what?
Wisdom.
I asked dog, not you.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I was going to say, I was going to say, common sense, but yeah, same thing, really, I suppose.
No, common
Okay.
sense is not wisdom.
No.
All right, wisdom then.
Okay,
Because
guys.
if you use common sense, all right, and you haven't been taught things, all right, then you could be justified in your belief that the earth is flat.
Well, you know, Bertrand Russell took that saying strictly from the Bible and he turned it around to make it a secular saying. So it's taken strictly from the Bible, where they say God is the beginning of everything. Instead of that, Bertrand Russell said it was wisdom that is everything, not God.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, well, if you take the piss out of everything, it's already wisdom. Never mind. All right,
No.
I'm done. All right. Bye, everybody.
I got a quote.
Okay.
Because I still got the page open from last week. You cross me, I'm gonna hurt you, but I'm really very gentle.
I do have a tip.
Mr. T.
I have a tip. Don't eat yellow
fit me.
snow. Oh, I have another tip, actually. Save time when crossing a one-way street by only looking one way, the oncoming traffic.
Okay.
Okay, stupid. What?
Okay.
Unless there's a removal van reversing up the other way, of course, then you might be fine.
Okay. See you all next week.
All right.
See you next Tuesday.
Hey,
And
I'm trying to make TMI 2.0 into a
remember,
lifestyle magazine. Why not?
Dog! Shut the fuck up!
And remember, be bold, be beautiful, and be you. See you all.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.